Lencho's house was the only one in the entire valley. It sat on the crest of a low hill from where one could see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with the flowers that always promised a good harvest. The only thing the earth needed was a downpour, or at least a shower. Throughout the morning, Lencho had seen the sky towards the northeast.
Now we are really going to get some water.
Yes, God willing. Lencho's wife called everyone for supper. Come for dinner! Come, come! It was during the meal that, just as Lencho had predicted, big drops of rain began to fall. In the northeast, huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching. The air was fresh and sweet. Lencho went out to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. He exclaimed,
Hey! These aren't raindrops falling from the sky. They are new coins. The big drops are 10-cent pieces and the little ones are 5s.
But suddenly, a strong wind began to blow, and along with the rain, very large hailstones began to fall.
Oh, it's really getting bad now. I hope it passes quickly.
But it did not pass quickly. For an hour, the hail rained on the whole valley. Not a leaf remained on the trees. The corn was totally destroyed. The field was white as if covered with salt. Lencho's soul was filled with sadness.
A plague of locusts would have left more than this. The hail has left nothing. This year we'll have no corn.
That night was a sorrowful one.
All our work for nothing. There's no one who can help us. We'll all go hungry this year.
But in the hearts of all who lived in that solitary house, in the middle of the valley, there was a single hope, and that was help from God.
Don't be so upset. Even though this seems like a total loss, remember, no one dies of hunger. That's what they say. No one dies of hunger.
All through the night, Lencho thought only of his one hope, the help of God, whose eyes, as he had been instructed, see everything, even what is deep in one's conscience. Lencho was an ox of a man, working like an animal in the fields. But still, he knew how to write. The following Sunday, at daybreak, he began to write a letter. It was nothing less than a letter to God. He wrote,
God, if you don't help me, my family and I will go hungry this year. I need 100 pesos in order to sow my field again and to live until the crop comes, because the hailstorm.
He wrote to God on the envelope and went to the town. At the post office, he placed his stamp on the letter and dropped it into the mailbox. One of the employees, who was a postman, and also helped at the post office, went to his boss, laughing heartily, and showed him the letter to God.
Never in my career as a postman I have known this address.
Postmaster, a fat, amiable fellow, also broke out laughing, but immediately turned serious.
What fate! I wish I had the faith of the man who wrote this letter. Starting up a correspondence with God?
So, in order not to shake the writer's faith in God, the postmaster came up with an idea.
Let's answer the letter.
But when he opened it, it was evident that to answer it, he needed something more than goodwill, ink, and paper. But he stuck to his resolution. He asked for money from his employees. He himself gave part of his salary, and several friends of his were obliged to give something for an act of charity. He was able to gather only a little more than half the amount demanded by Lencho. He put the money in an envelope with a letter containing only a single word as a signature: God. The following Sunday, Lencho came a bit earlier than usual.
Is there any letter for Lencho? Yes, here it is.
The postmaster was experiencing the moment from the doorway of his office. Lencho showed no surprise on seeing the money.
What a confidence!
But when Lencho counted the money, he became angry.
God cannot make a mistake, nor can he deny what I have requested.
Immediately, Lencho went up to the window to ask for paper and ink. On the public writing table, he wrote another letter with much wrinkling of his brow. The moment that the letter fell into the mailbox, the postmaster went to open it.
God, of the money that I had asked for, only 70 pesos reached me. Send me the rest, since I need it very much, but don't send it to me through mail, because the post office employees are a bunch of crooks.